And now, ladies and gentlemen, Steve Penk's Radio Nightmares.
Oh, yeah.
This is Steve Penk with more Radio Nightmares, those delicious moments on radio that don't quite go as planned. We all love those bits. Now, where's that area again? County what?
Which is the Pottery Junction, and Wessex Way, which is the A338 County Gates roundabout. Trains, replacement bus service running on Cross Country and Chiltern Railway between.
The Express says elderly people would not be forced to sell their homes to pay for social care under plans being drawn up by the government. The paper says the Health Secretary Jeremy Hunt is understood to favour a cap on social care, which would limit how much people would need to pay for it.
The Olympic and Paralympic athlete Oscar Pistorius has pleaded not guilty to the murder of his girlfriend on the first day of his trial in South Africa. He admits shooting Riva Steam Camp on Valentine's Day last year, but says he mistook her for an intruder. One of the witnesses, Pistorius' neighbour, Michelle Berger, has been telling the court in Pretoria what she heard on the night of the shooting. Her testimony in Afrikaans is spoken by a court translator.
Steve Penk's Radio Nightmares.
Wow.
What was Hitler's first name?
What's Hitler's first name?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Go ahead, Lil, it'll come to you in a minute. What was his first name?
Well, I've only heard him as Hitler.
He did have a first name, love.
Yeah.
Well, I mustn't have heard it.
No, you're not the only one.
What do you call them things that swim around, Lil? And they're very friendly, and they have them all in aquariums. They've got little holes in the top of their head, and they squirt water out of them, and they play with everyone.
Oh, water cans.
Water cans. These are fish, love.
Didn't I say it was a fish? I'm sorry about that.
No, you led us astray there, Billy.
I'm sorry about that, Lil.
All right.
These are fish, love.
Yeah.
What are they?
Very friendly fish. The kids can ride on the backs and everything. Flipper was one.
Skippy was one.
No. Skippy was a kangaroo. Flipper was one, love.
Oh?
Flipper. Remember Flipper?
Well, is it Auntie Dolphin?
Yes!
Okay. So Flipper was a
dolphin.
Yeah.
A dolphin.
Yeah, so what was Hitler's Christian name?
Flipper.
You are listening to Steve Penk's Radio Nightmares.
Hello, you're on the air.
Fair reverse trivia answer tonight, Sunday. What do you reckon the question might be?
Father's Day.
What about Father's Day?
Father's Day is on Sunday.
Yeah, but what's the question?
Oh. No, I don't know.
Oh. You're close. I just need the question.
Oh.
Like,
I'm not too sure.
Like the answer's Sunday, but what would the question be?
All I know is Father's Day.
Yeah, you're kind of right. I just need to know the question.
Like, the 31st?
Yeah. I just need it in a question form, though. Like, as a question. Like, maybe, like, what day is Father's Day?
What day is Father's Day? Sunday.
Yeah, so what would the question be?
Father's Day is on Sunday.
Yeah, but if it was to be a question, it would be what day is Father's Day? So
what day is Father's Day, right?
Yeah, so the answer's Sunday.
Sunday.
What do you reckon the question might be?
What's the question, right? Oh, don't know.
You're 90% there. You need to give me the question. The answer.
Happy Father's Day.
No.
Oh.
If the answer's Sunday, the question needs to be what day is Father's Day?
What day is Father's Day?
So if I ask you that, you give me that as the question, eh?
What day is Father's Day? Sunday.
Yep. So the answer's Sunday. What would the question be?
Father's Day.
Yeah.
See, I don't know.
No. But the question needs to be what day. The answer needs to be what day is Father's Day.
What day is Father's Day?
So if I'll say the answer's Sunday, and if you can say what day is Father's Day, that's what I need, okay?
Okay.
Okay. The answer's Sunday. What do you reckon the question might be?
Sunday.
No, what you need to say to me, what day is Father's Day?
Oh.
Okay. The answer's Sunday. What's the question?
What day is Father's Day?
You got it. You've got it.
That's what the United Nations envoy to the country is warning. Staffan de Mistura was speaking as the country's regime moves in on the final remaining rebel region. Staffan de Mistura was speaking as the country's regime moves in on the final remaining rebel region, Idlib. British Airways is promising no customer will be out.
Do you remember him, Anthony Hopkins?
Yeah, he's fascinating. Have you interviewed him?
No, never actually. He really doesn't do many interviews at all. He does less than you.
He's not very comfortable, I don't think, doing them. And
now he has said of acting before you said it. Most of the things you said afterwards about acting. Did you know that?
Like.
That it's a bit of a silly profession, and he's not quite sure.
He always says that. It's bollocks, isn't it?
No, you can't say that on the radio.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Don't say that. It's getting worse.
Can you do me a favour? Just apologise for most of those things.
I'm terribly sorry.
To Mums on the Run.
Mums on the Run.
School run.
Your kids, yeah, that's awful.
This is what you've got traffic-wise. From junction 20 to 14, anti-clockwise, big queues. And from junction 11 to 13, clockwise, it's horrible down there. Elsewhere, we've got an accident on the Dagenham on Gale Street, causing delays by Goresbrook. That one's pretty nasty as well. Oh, shit.
London's Hot 106.2.
You are listening to Steve Penk's Radio Nightmares.
Hello, you're on the air.
Right, it's always a good idea, if you've got the time, to pre-read any requests that come in from listeners who always find it highly amusing to try and get presenters on the radio to read out made-up names. Mike Hunt is a particular favourite. Wan King is another. Careful, Simon.
Stephen Rill, good morning. Linda in Netherfield, thank you very much indeed. Juan King, who is listening in Glasgow, very likely. It's a lovely and sunny day there, and I'm delighted.
Please give a shout out for my Asian female friend that's just come out as a lesbian, Minjita. Hello, Minjita. And let's speak to Tony in Romford.
After his election victory in Malaysia last week, the Prime Minister, Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, has started to reorganise his government.
He said the objective was no longer to push Iraqi troops out of Kuwait, but to destroy Iraq. And questioned about the state of Iraq's air force, he... Oh, damn, I'm sorry, my earphone's just fallen off.
Things were not all plain sailing today. Early in the day, there was apparently some trouble at the nearby sewage farm, and Abingdon Rowing Club's boathouse was surrounded in a backwash of sewage, making launching of boats impossible.
Tennis, and the world number one, John McEnroe, knocked out Evan Lendl, 6-1, 6-2, 6-4.
Finally, last night's local football results: 2-0, 3-1, 1 each, 2-0, 4-1.
In the Wizard of Oz, who was looking for a heart?
In the Wizard of Oz, who was looking for a heart? Cilla Black!
Have you got that on the tape? Have you got to keep that one? Cilla Black, that's anyone who had a heart!
If it was,
Wait till we tell Cilla that one, Billy. She sang anyone who had a heart, she'd look for one. Cilla Black.
Oh, God.
In the Wizard of Oz, who was looking for a heart?
Who was... Oh. I'd have to have a clue again.
You want another clue?
Yeah. On the other ear. Go on.
He wasn't fat, was he, Bill? No.
He was only thin.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, he wasn't like me then.
And he was Irish, wasn't he, Bill?
And he was Irish.
Yes, he was a slim Irish fella.
Slim Irish fella?
Slim Irish fella, yes.
McLean.
Who? McLean? Who?
It's the only Irish fella I know, Nick.
There was Pat as well.
Oh, well, Pat was his brother-in-law. Mick Murphy.
Mick Murphy wasn't in the Wizard of Oz.
Wasn't he? He should have been.
Why?
And I would have got the answer right, wouldn't I?
This fella was in trouble whenever it rained.
Gene Kelly.
It's not him.
Well, it must have been Mr. O'Grady. I don't know.
Mr. O'Grady. Who's Mr. O'Grady?
Oh, he's a fella that lives up our street. And he's Irish and thin.
But was he in The Wizard of Oz?
Oh, you never know where he was, really. He used to go out at 6 o'clock in the morning.
How do you know he went out at 6 o'clock in the morning?
Look at him through the window.
Did you go, you nosy old thing?
Steve Penk's Radio Nightmares.
So that's your lot for this edition of Radio Nightmares. Don't forget to hit subscribe and do tell your friends and share the link for the Radio Nightmares podcast. Also, if you've got any Radio Nightmares, do send them in. You can email radionightmares@gmail.com. That's radionightmares@gmail.com. And there's more next time.